am so excited to talk to you today about mimosa flowers. And actually, as I'm recording this podcast, I am making a mimosa flower syrup because the mimosa flowers have to simmer in water for about an hour. So why not record this podcast, teach you, share with you everything that I've learned about mimosa flowers because it is the season. Welcome to the Wild Herbs Podcast, where we unpack and uncover the healing properties of wild herbs so you can heal naturally with the plants beneath your feet. I am your host, April Punsalan, wild untamed plant lady, also a botanist, an ethnobotanist, and herbalist dedicated to teaching you how to heal with plants. If you want to learn edible and medicinal plants, you are in the right place, my friend. It is this season, and as my daughter always jokes me or likes me to say, it is the season, plant friend, to work with mimosa flowers. And the reason why I named the membership that I started a year and a half ago in season is because when we live in season, we will flow with the rhythm of nature. We are one with the rhythm of nature, our nature and the nature outside. There's no separation. Right now, I truly feel as we move into June that this season is about joy, happiness, upliftedness, light energy, right? Letting go of stagnation, moving things along. And that is what mimosa flowers bring you. That is what mimosa flowers are offering you right now. I could not think of a better wild herb to cover with you right now than mimosa. And so today's podcast is going to be on mimosa, the tree, Albizia julibrescens. What can mimosa flowers do for you? How can you incorporate these beautiful flowers into your life to make June a better month? To make this late spring, summer transition blissful? That's what today's podcast is going to be all about. So, mimosa is known as mimosa, but the Latin name is Albizia julibrescens. Albizia julibrescens. And the tree is gorgeous. And you probably know it because it's so gorgeous that anyone that passes by it is going to see it. It's going to notice it. It was introduced as an ornamental tree in the 1700s. To North America and parts of Europe in the 1700s. It has naturalized. It's had a couple hundred years to naturalize, so it's definitely spreading and is considered invasive in several states, especially across the southeast. It is native to India and China, parts of Asia, some of the old world countries, and has been used as a medicinal plant by humans since time immemorial. And this is one of the beloved herbs of many herbalists across North America. A lot of herbalists love to make tinctures with the inner bark, syrups with the inner bark, and I love to do that, and I love to make a mimosa flower syrup. And there is a link to a free recipe in the bottom of the show notes, so definitely click on that because I want you to make that this year. And why do you want to connect with mimosa? I want you to just for 1 minute bring a mimosa tree to your mind's eye, an Albizia julibrescens tree to your mind's eye. And how does it make you feel? Does it uplift your energy? Do you feel more youthful? Do you feel more relaxed? What is that energy when you think about it? When you visualize those beautiful pink flowers with little yellow tips on the end of the stamens. Have you ever smelled a mimosa flower? What did that smell make you feel like? Because a lot of times our aroma, like our sense of smell and a plant's aroma and that interaction between the two will communicate on a level of how that is going to impact our body. That medicine is going to affect our body. And mimosa has the most beautiful uplifting fragrance. And the mimosa medicine, the flower, has the same effect on your body. So you want to be connecting with this wild herb right now. You do not want to miss out on it. And if you're like, April, I don't have a mimosa tree nearby, then I really want you to get to know your neighbors. Or I really want you to call upon your friends, because I can think of 2 neighbors in my neighborhood that have it. And in fact, as I told you, I'm not even joking, I'm making the mimosa flower syrup right now. I was harvesting it about an hour and a half ago, and my neighbor has a pool. It was in my neighbor's yard. I don't have a big mimosa tree like this one. The pool maintenance guy pulled in and he goes, "Trespasser." And I was like, "Oh, I got permission actually." He was like, "I know, I'm just joking." And so then the conversation started, and he said, "My wife is really into herbal medicine." So then I told him about the school. And so by finding a mimosa, an albizia tree nearby, it may be in your neighbor's yard, but that is an opportunity for you to, 1, get to know your neighbor, and 2, to teach your neighbor. And in fact, today, when I was going back to the house, I thought I should give my neighbor some of the syrup, because this is the 2nd year I've made it, and I did not gift her any last year. So definitely this year I'm going to gift her some so she can see what I'm making from the tree that is in her yard. All right, before I dive into the medicine of mimosa flowers, let's talk botany. We have to talk a little botany. This is a fast-growing tree, and it's short-lived. This is not like a live oak, Crocus virginiana. This is a short-lived tree that's very fast-growing. It's small to medium size. It's deciduous, so it will drop its compound leaves in the winter. It has fern-like leaves, and they're beautiful, and you may have pulling off the little leaflets and thrown them like confetti, and that is one way to connect with your inner child. If you've never done it, I highly recommend doing it. And know that it has a twice pinnately compound leaf. Yeah, I know, that's a big word. Twice pinnately compound leaf. That means it's doubly compound. And it has these beautiful palm-shaped flowers that are hot pink. I don't know, nature is amazing. Hot pink palm flowers that have this uplifting, fragrant aroma, okay? And these flowers attract bees and butterflies and even hummingbirds. I would love to get a picture of a hummingbird feeding on the mimosa flowers. And then the flowers mature into flattened legumes, and they contain about 5 to 16 seeds. So if you're foraging the flowers, that's less legumes and that's less spread, right, of this invasive tree. The other thing that I want to point out about this tree is that it's a legume, which means it's in the pea family, which is Fabaceae. All right, now let's go to my favorite part, the medicinal properties. Like, why do you want to work with it? Let me just tell you that mimosa flowers have 25 different compounds in them. The main phytochemical in Albizia julibrissin, you have to say the Latin, mimosa, is julibriside, right? And a lot of times these amazing medicinal wild herbs will have a phytochemical that is named after the specific epithet, which is the second part of the Latin name of the plant. And so you see that the Latin name of mimosa is Albizia julibrissin, and this important phytochemical that has been researched is julibriside. And so this phytochemical is a triterpenoid saponin, and saponins are really good for our bodies. And the flowers in this phytochemical, julibriside, it works on the liver and spleen meridian. It is more concentrated in the inner bark, and the inner bark takes a little bit more time to work with. You have to cut a more significant part of the tree, you have to peel it, but the flowers are just there, and you can just pluck them. And the act of plucking those flowers is amazing. So anyway, back to the medicine and the flowers. 25 different compounds, julibriside. You want this medicine in your body because here's the thing, my friend. You may only be exposed to a finite number of phytochemicals right now if you're only eating from the grocery store. And you're supposed to be getting like 1,000 different phytochemicals in your body every single day. And so here are these little beautiful flowers waiting for you, and you can make medicine with them and get those 25 different phytochemicals into your body. Because there's a ton of research, and people have known this in India and China since time immemorial, that mimosa works on the liver and spleen meridian. And spring is a time to take care of your liver. And so by working with these flowers, you are going to help detoxify and restore your liver. And that's what you want. The flowers have shown, there's been a ton of research, to be antidepressant. And that is this triterpenoid saponin and all the other phytochemicals that are working synergistically. And so working with these flowers will definitely, without a doubt, uplift you. And they're also anti-anxiety. So this is really good for women and men that suffer from anxiety, because this is someone who's overtaxed, overworked, and they need the support of the mimosa flowers. Also, it's pretty amazing that mimosa flowers have been shown to be anti-obesity. And this is because of the saponins, the triterpenoid saponins. And saponins overall really help the body to break down these fats and to have this anti-obesity effect on the body. And so again, this is the importance of getting wild herbs and phytochemicals into your diet. And overall, this herb is just really good at the flower and the syrup that I make. I do a lot of things with the flowers. I notice a shift. Like, I can notice an energetic mood shift right away. And there's a good bit of herbs, but not that many that can do that. And so for this one, this is where I will try to make more medicine than not with the flowers when they're around. And this is why I had to share it with you, because when I see good effects in my body, and you can probably hear in my voice how excited I am, I want to share it with you. And this is why I formed the school, because I feel that this disconnection to the earth and not connecting with nature's medicine in season results in depression, results in anxiety, results in inflammation, obesity, and also, not to mention, we're in the Earth's sixth massive extinction because of this disconnection. So the earth is hurting and our bodies are hurting. But if we can slowly bring that gap, right, of this disconnection from the earth, our body from the earth, and bring it closer and closer together until there's not much separation, then we can heal, and so will the earth. And so I'm inviting you and encouraging you to go out and forage mimosa flowers this season. And they will be flowering from about middle of spring until the middle of summer. When it gets really hot, they're pretty much gone. And I highly recommend clicking at the bottom of the show notes for a free mimosa flower recipe. And if you want to learn more, if you want to learn how to make my mimosa cooler that you can serve to your friends, or how to make a mimosa bark tincture, I highly recommend joining In Season Wild Herb Academy's only wild herb membership. And I call it In Season because my goal is for you to live, truly live in season. So that is open right now, and I'm new members. Definitely share this podcast with your girlfriends, with your friends, your family, anyone that you know that has a mimosa tree. Share this podcast because they can be inspired to work with the flowers. They can download the free recipe and they can get started today. And we will all be a lot happier. I will just say before I close one thing. So this morning, I'm premenstrual. This morning I woke up and I got a lot of sleep. I made sure I got in the bed last night at 9 p.m. It was like 9:20 p.m. And I thought I got a lot of sleep, but I woke up and I was grumpy. And then I did this very interesting work schedule where I worked 30 minutes inside, then 30 minutes outside. And my mood shifted. And then I made medicine with gardenia flowers, which is another wild herb I cover in June. I should say another garden herb I cover in June. I made medicine with gardenia flowers. I made medicine with mimosa flowers. And all of a sudden, I feel amazing. I feel absolutely amazing. And so to see my energy go from frumpy, grumpy to like uplifted, vibing at 250% is no doubt in my mind because one, I was outside connecting with the earth, and two, I was connecting with what Mother Nature is providing me right now. Gardenia blooms, mimosa blooms. And those are the only two plants that I really worked really deeply with today. And they have blessed me, hands down, in so many ways. And so I'm sharing the mimosa medicine with you today. And please share it again with a friend, family, because we can raise our vibration by connecting with the earth and connecting with what the earth is providing us right now. So let's change this current paradigm, right? Don't forget to click the link at the bottom to nab your free mimosa flower syrup recipe and make it, my friend. And then share your picture and tag Wild Herb Academy. It will definitely give me more energy to keep showing up and sharing. And also, I would love to receive a good rating from you for this show. Stay wild, stay human. Until the next Wild Herb podcast, be well.